Sri Dayanidhi Maran.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me an opportunity. Sir, the Minister has been very active, and my question pertains to his question that redressing of the complaints received by the passengers. Sir, post-COVID, the air traffic has increased incredibly, and throughout India, every in-city airport is now jam-packed at the peak times. I've been seeing the statements given by the Minister to address the problem, but do understand that it's a daily ongoing process, and every day passengers are queuing up just to clear the security part of it, and sometimes passengers are missing their flights because of the traffic. So this is quite concern for all of us, because no steps have been taken. Because you had the COVID time where you could have expanded your security process or expand the area base, but nothing has been done, especially the peak traffic, sir. And the second part of the question, sir, I would like to know, when will you go inaugurate new Chennai terminal, which is nearly ready, so which is very important to us. Thank you, sir.
Sir, the learned member, I would like to add, the question is on customer service and the Air Seva portal. However, the learned member has raised two extremely pertinent and important queries. One is related to the resurgence of traffic in the area of civil aviation. We have, as we are all aware, gone through one of the most turbulent times in civil aviation across the world during COVID, where all planes were stranded on the ground. It's probably one of the industries that was the worst affected. And suffice to say, because of the policies of the government as well as the desire of customers to travel, we have experienced today a V-shaped recovery. I'd also like to report to this House that pre-COVID in 2019, the highest number of travelers per day experienced in India in its history was roughly about 4.07 lakh. We have broken that barrier 3 days ago, and we have reached the target of 4.13 lakh passengers per day. This talks to a great deal in terms of this government's and the Prime Minister's prerogative of, first of all, democratizing the area of civil aviation, increasing the breadth of civil aviation as well as increasing the depth of civil aviation. That, of course, brings with it issues with regard to crowding at airports. Also, we have to understand that civil aviation has a seasonality to it. The festive season starting from October until February is the peak season. We then have the normal season from March till roughly about May. And then we have a lean season in the monsoon from roughly about June till the end of September. I have had a very detailed meeting with not only our airport operators yesterday, but along with that with immigration, along with that with CISF. And what I have requested them is that we must put in a plan in terms of peak hour planning for arrivals and departures, not based upon just an airport's capability of runway takeoff and landings, but on the whole process capability, right from when our passenger enters the airport to when he goes in for security check, to when he goes in for a baggage drop-off, and then goes to the gate. And look at the whole process based on which we should manage our number of arrivals and departures in peak hour traffic. So there's a great degree of volatility today. We need to smoothen out that volatility curve. All the airports have pretty much come on board, and very similar to the fog planning that we do in the winter schedule, I have requested them to also do this peak hour planning. Today, as we speak, that process is on, and I'm quite sure that we will be able to manage in India, unlike what we experienced in the US and Europe and many developed parts of the world. When there was a resurgence of traffic, there was mayhem at airports, baggage was getting lost. Our airports in India did a yeoman's job during that process, and even now with this new height of passenger traffic, we will smoothen out that process in the days to come. I'm very confident with our airport operators. Thank you.